just to put some serious yards on top of it.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Good check. 180, what's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Hits his running back. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
180. Stop.
3rd down, give to Irving. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Regular. Good. What's up?
They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Irving finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. 180. 5.
Goff taking it right to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Obama.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap here to Goff. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Working quickly here.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Lions.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
Goff on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Offense to the line fast.
That's another.
Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Down the field, Evans has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Irving here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180. What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Into a crowd and intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Tiger, like 20. We're good.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. On the move, headed right. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
DC. Go to us. 180. 2 for 1. Orange.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Intercepted.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Hurry, hurry! 180! Real. Point it right. Kings!
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
180!
They'll stick with the ground game here. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Alert! 20! Done!
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. All just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Another Buccaneers first down.
Hurry!
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, alert! What's that?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Inside, this is Ibuka. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off now on 3rd down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
120!
He's back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for the Lions. First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Detroit.
There's Goff on 1st and 10. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. And a play made by Jacob Parrish.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Hold on. Check. Louis. What's that?
From the gun, Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Detroit Lions.
180.
First down.
Goff to the air now. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So that brings up 2nd down. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Goff setting the throw. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
180. Cut.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th.
180. What's that?
This is Irving on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Set. 180. Run. What's that?
Looking to throw. Got his man. It's Auden. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
180. What's that?
On the give, this is Irving. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
20. What's on?
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Running left, this is Irving. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Sailors now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10.
Hold on. Check. 180. What's up?
Setting up to pass. Into the hands of Gibbs. And this one does not go far. The Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
The 24-yard line.
Here he is to throw. And he's got Khalif Raymond. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
4 down. Super 1.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He'll look to throw it. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
A gain of 27 on the play.
First down throw from Goff. Fits it through the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Lions
From the red zone on first. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. And it's not over yet. They scored here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Here comes the crowd swell. The home fans trying to will their defense to make the stop and save this win.
For the two-point conversion.
Listen. Shell. Turbo.
He's gonna throw again. Goff. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play.